And also, I think Trump removed tax credit for EVs. I don't.
That really pissed him off.
Perfect. But we got to talk about what happened between him and Elon Musk. That was a breakup that I just can't. I don't think this podcast could just let go and not talk about that. Let me see where my Elon comments here. But Elon was leaving Doge. You know, everybody said the time was coming to an end. He was moving under the guise of like, I got to get back to Twitter, SpaceX. I got, you know, the stocks is hurting a little something. I got to get back on top. Come to find out, he really was mad about that big bill. Beautiful bill. You know what I mean? He said this was a waste of money. It kind of felt like a waste of his time at Doge because there was a lot more spending going on there. Well, a few things on there he didn't like. And also, I think Trump removed tax credit for EVs. I don't.
That really pissed him off.
Yeah, I don't fully understand how that works, but I think that from what I heard, it was like that was a money making source for him because I guess he was able to sell his EV credits to other car manufacturers who didn't make as many electric vehicles. Okay. And that was a way for his companies to make profit. So that was another sticking point for Elon. But like a upset girlfriend, Elon went straight to the X. And you know what I'm saying? Started talking about he got the receipts. He talking about this. He talking about that. Let's see the first one he said, one of the wild ones. He goes, whatever. Keep the EV solar incentive cuts in the bill, even though no oil and gas subsidies are touched. Very unfair. But ditch the mountain of disgusting pork in the bill. In the entire history of civilization, there's never been legislation both big and beautiful. Everybody knows this. Either you get a big and ugly bill or a slim and beautiful bill. Slim and beautiful is the way. You know, that was one of his lighter ones. You know what I mean? Then he's like, Trump owes him. Trump should be happy. Without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House, and Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. Such ingratitude. And then decided to drop the big messy one where he's talking about Jeffrey Epstein.
he was spiraling at this point.
Well, this is because Trump hadn't started responding. But Trump was really responding a lot in the in the actual media, not necessarily tweeting back at him, not necessarily taking it to True Social. And Elon goes, time to drop the really big bomb. At Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not made it public. Have a nice day, DGT. Or DJT, and then goes, mark this post for the future, the truth will come out. Only to a couple days later, be back on his apology shit and be like, you know, maybe that's a little out of line. Maybe
I wonder what was said to him.
That's what do you think? What do you think? Who got in his ear? Who came up and whispered? Because then the White House started, I don't know if the White House, but we started hearing rumors about the black eye that he had came from,
I never believe it came from playing with his son.
But then Trump is like, he could have covered that up with makeup, like he wanted the attention. It really showed how immature, I guess, powerful people could be when they get told no or when they don't.
They're not used to getting told no.
What do you think happened between them two? Think like disloyalty somewhere, or?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, obviously Elon started out with Trump. You know, everything started out all good. Yeah. You know, he came in with the Doge team, started cutting up shit. A lot of people in Trump's administration, you know, as well as America, we didn't appreciate that, him just cutting everything like, you know, important shit. So I feel like at some point, enough people got in Trump's ear and Trump is made like, Leon, you can't do this, blah, 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 blah. And I feel like it all started from that point and it just slowly deteriorated once he started taking power away from Elon. Because in the beginning, Elon had all the power. Yeah. And as he just got out of line with it, you know, Trump had to rein that in. And I think at that point, that's when the relationship started to deteriorate.
I heard rumors, I don't know how true it is, that Marco Rubio was like big opposition to Elon. They got, like, because I'm assuming he wanted to cut something that Marco Rubio was in charge of, and like he was doing all the other members of his cabinet. And yeah, I don't know if that was a beef. Like I said, he had the thing with Scott Bessent. So again, he probably made too many enemies. He was trying to get his homeboy to be the head of NASA. Trump didn't go for that. So yeah, something happened there, and they did not end it amicably. Do you think they'll ever be back on good terms again? Because they are like contracts that obviously Elon has.
Yeah, I mean, I think from business wise, somewhat, but I don't expect, you know, Elon to be by Trump's side.
Not like they was before. Son interrupted in the Oval Office and all that. What's good, y'all? It's your man DJ Playboy Inspect in the building, and we want to thank y'all for checking out this short clip of the Perfect Talk podcast.
Make sure y'all smash that like button, hit subscribe, leave your comments, people. We want to know what you're thinking.
Of course, man. We're going to keep bringing these short clips to you. Go check out the full episodes right there.
Yes, sir.
Peace.